Hi, Allie Bierman here, and I told you we were going to talk about what happens when you're feeling hurt. First of all, recognize the fact that if you're holding hurt inside, you're slowly killing yourself. When you're holding hurt or anger or frustration at Sam for something that happened yesterday or last year or 50 years ago, does Sam know you're still angry? All that energy is actually working against you inside your body. Scientific studies, a lot of them done at Duke University, show the power of hurt to cause physical damage, to cause heart attacks, to cause diseases, to cause all kinds of discomforts and vulnerabilities to injuries. It's very real. You've probably heard someone say this at some point when you're holding your anger towards somebody. It's like eating poison and expecting them to die. You are poisoning yourself with the chemicals you're causing to be released in your body. So what can you do instead? Okay. What if you understood the whole notion of forgiving someone, not about, okay, I'm forgiving you, I'm letting go of the thing that happened. It doesn't mean what you did wasn't bad or awful, because maybe it really, really was. Or maybe you misinterpreted something that went on that you never checked out, and there was no intention of doing anything to hurt you, because you know what? Lots and lots of times, that's what happened. A lot of people in your world who do things that you interpret as hurting you, they're not doing it to hurt you. They don't know it bothers you, and they're not going to know unless you tell them. So, what happens if you're having these feelings towards someone and I'm telling you it's about forgiving? It's about forgiving love to that person. Oh, now don't go away, because you're probably kind of like huffy puffy when I'm telling you it's forgiving love to that person who did this horrible thing to you, and maybe it was physical and maybe it was emotional. Yes, and here's why. On a soul level, we make agreements to be in each other's worlds, to provide chances for them to grow, to be all they can be. And if that person came into your world and was treating you a certain way, it's because they were giving you an opportunity to grow, to take charge of your life. For instance, remember when I was talking about values and I told you about integrity was my number one value? It was because so many people were dishonest with me, took advantage of me until I understood what was going on. What I realized was every one of those people came into my world so that I would have a chance to step back, to take care of myself, and really evaluate who somebody is before I automatically trust them, before I automatically think they can't do bad things. I trust them. Whatever advice they're giving me is good advice. Trusting everybody is not the best idea in the world. I don't recommend living by automatic trust without having cause for it. I also don't recommend immediately distrusting people until you know them. So the point is, and I recommend that you do this. I've done it. That's why I know the power of it. Write a list of every single person all across your life. This is going to take some time. And the event that they did, the behavior they did, that you believed hurt you. Okay? That's going to take some time. Then, you go back and each one of those on your list, you thank them. You give them love for acting that way in your world, so that you have that chance, that opportunity to grow through, to become a stronger, a wiser, and a happier and healthier individual. They came into the world that way for a reason. And by the way, you're doing things that bother other people, that upset them, that hurt them, because they're interpreting your behaviors that way. So as Eleanor Roosevelt said, you can't keep a good man down without his permission. You can't hurt somebody else, and nobody else can hurt you unless you allow it. And when you see things differently, here's a remarkable thing that happened when I made that list and I went back and I saw what to be thankful for. And it was all about for giving love to each individual. I changed my past. My perspective changed so hugely that my past changed. Well, if my past changed, it changed my present, which means my whole future, my whole life changed. For giving love to those who you think hurt you. It will change your life, too. I'll see you back here tomorrow for the next step, the next secret in how to have amazing relationships that absolutely and completely change your life.